If you were holding a cup of water and you spilled a little bit of the water onto the floor, would you go ahead and spill the entire glass of water onto the floor just because you spilled the tiniest amount? No, because that sounds crazy, right? Same goes for your nutrition. Just because you might mess up, that doesn't mean you have to throw your entire nutrition out the window for the rest of the day, because that's the dilemma I'm in. As someone that has struggled with binge eating and overeating since 2023 and before, I found myself today going to an Easter party and I ate some gluten and dairy, which I already anticipated bothering my stomach, and it did. But it kind of felt in that moment, because I had eaten gluten and dairy, you might as well just throw your nutrition out the window for the rest of the day. And that's kind of what I did, because after that I was like, okay, well, we were going to go out to dinner. I'm like, they had gluten-free pizza on the menu. I could have ordered, right, to like lessen the inflammation I'm about to experience from eating gluten and dairy, but I didn't. Why? Because I already felt like, because I spilled the tiniest amount of water onto the floor, I'm going to dump the entire glass. So I went ahead and I ordered the pizza that had gluten crust and it had cheese, and now I'm eating dates and butter, and I'm not even that hungry. So it's kind of like, this is it's a hard thing to deal with, because you know what you're doing and I know what I'm doing. I know that I'm not that hungry, but I want to eat it anyway. Why? Because this is like, in my mind, one of the last times I'm gonna eat gluten and dairy before I go back to being gluten dairy free for probably months now, because I've been about gluten dairy free maybe for like dairy free. I probably have eaten it like 4 times in the past 2 months. Gluten I ate on Super Bowl, and then I stopped eating gluten, so like it's been a longer time for me. But I kind of feel like this is my last hurrah, so I might as well just eat the gluten and dairy before I go back to be gluten dairy free, which is just a terrible mentality. But I just want to share, if you struggle with this, you're not alone. I struggle also. The journey is not linear. I'm still learning. I am still refined sugar free though, so I'm happy I'm staying to that. But yeah, just wanted to share, this was my little experience of the day.